also lived through the changes, like a lot of us, of the GLC to the GLA, in a London Education Authority, through to local authorities. I saw the sell-off of properties from both organisations happen so rapidly, and once lost, never regained. I don't want to sound rabble-rousy, but I'm worried about our future and our money and where it goes. Because I saw schools and wonderful properties sold off holders bolus to developers. Now we're looking at a school population that can't be met. We're looking at housing that can't be met. And I'm looking now at a growth in West London that is exponential. It's huge. And also facilities. We have a business park with 9,000 employees. We have Brentford Stadium to be built with 20,000 seats, 900 flats. We're seeing every local bit of land be developed. We're seeing a huge population increase. And I really worry how your admirable plans, in some ways, are going to meet the needs of this population. That's just my observation. And I'm glad I knew about this meeting tonight, because I didn't know about the other two. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much indeed.
Apologies for that. So, to answer your questions, first one, too big to fill? No. You know, when I joined the Trust in 2011, we were filling. We had a £53 million deficit. So, we were filling. The organisation is not too big to fill. No organisation in the NHS is too big to fill. And that is not where we think we are, and that is not the intention. And the size of the organisation is governed by the scale of services that we provide to that population, not because we think being big means that somehow we will be treated differently. That's not the case now, it never has been the case. The organisation has failed in the past, and we want to ensure it doesn't in the future. That's nothing to do with size. In terms of selling off property, the only thing I can say on that is that the plans to spend money on new property are greater than the amounts of money that we will get in from the sale. So we are committed to a net increase in the asset base of this organisation. Now, you might argue about where that is happening, because most of the spend, and I've said this, I'll be very open about this, most of the spend will be concentrated on the St Mary's site rather than on the Hammersmith or the Charing Cross sites. But we are very clear that we will spend more money than we receive. So this is not about a net reduction in our assets, this is about an increase. In terms of population, I've heard that a number of times, and I can understand that there are legitimate concerns in terms of the population growth and the demography and whether we've responded appropriately to that. All I can say is that in terms of our planning assumptions and the planning assumptions of our commissioners, they dictate the services that we provide, and we are working with them. And we can argue about the veracity of the statistics, but we're using the same statistics. We're using the statistics that are produced again on a periodic basis. So again, I take the point that between one census date and another, things do change. But we're trying to use the most up-to-date, most accurate data that we can find, and that is what our plans are based on. And on that basis,